Hi, good morning, everybody. My name is Victor Ogwinka. We are back again for today in the news. Yes, we are back again to talk news and then make all the analysis as we always do every morning. We have the Vanguard, the Nation, the Punch this day, and then all those news around it is what we are going to be checking out this morning. Okay, you know how we do it. You follow the news and make your comments very simple enough so that we would be able to read you as we go on ahead. You know, security is still a very big issue all around the country, and there have been a lot of developing stories about it. Reactions from the Northern Elders Forum to the presidency to the Northern Coalition, all to ensure that Nigeria is peaceful. And then what do we always talk about? If it is not Ruga, then it is Herdsmen. If it's not Herdsmen, then it is what? Kidnapping. Okay, just someday we know that this country is going to be what we want it to be. And then very quickly, without wasting time, you know, some people start telling me about data right now, so let's go straight to the headlines. Return to North Call. Fury as Ohanaeze Afenifere Others Group bash NEF. Interesting. Fury as Ohanaeze Afenifere Other Groups bash NEF. You know, when the Northern Elders Forum asked the Fulani herdsmen to return back home, you know, some persons were thinking, okay, this is the best decision, and right now Afenifere and Ohanaeze have actually rejected that call, saying that that is a very, very, you know, immature statement to make. And of course the presidency has also reacted that nobody should move from anywhere because Nigeria belongs to everybody. Indeed, Nigeria belongs to everybody. Okay, and then the riders on that one, we have Nigeria sliding dangerously. Northern Middle Belt elders talking there, and Nigeria sliding dangerously. Then we have NEF directive, thoughtless, shameful, coming from Pandef. Okay, then Buhari to Fulani herdsmen, ignore NEF call to leave south. Okay, that's the president, you know, giving his backing to Fulani herdsmen to stay where they are in the south, and he gave his reason, saying Nigeria belongs to everybody. And I think he's right on that one. Yeah, Nigeria belongs to everybody, and then everybody have the right to stay where they want to stay. Okay, that story is on page 5 of the Vanguard. You can get it all and then see all the sides and the twists to that story. And we'll move away from that to page 8, still on security and insecurity issues. Banditry, APC, Junaid Mohammed, Flay Obasanjo on open letter to Buhari. That's on page 8. Banditry, APC, Junaid Mohammed, Flay Obasanjo on open letter to Buhari. You remember that letter where the former president is saying that Nigeria is moving to the Rwanda-like situation, you know, calling from things to be done before it goes out of hand. Okay, that's the reason on page 8. And straight to page 9, we have CJN at Senate confirmation says judiciary corrupts, should be treated like other corrupt elements. Talking about the new CJN that was approved yesterday. He said that he has admitted that judiciary is corrupt and should be treated like other corrupt elements. That's a very bold statement to make from the new CJN there after its confirmation at the Senate yesterday. That story is on page 9 of the Vanguard. We'll move away straight to Edo State, South, and that's on page 12, where Oshomole Obaseki feed reps declare 7th Edo Assembly illegal, order fresh proclamation. You remember the story of what's going on in the Edo State House of Assembly, where about between 7 and 9 members were actually inaugurated on that first day, and the rest said they wouldn't come out because their lives are under threat. It has been a fight between the present governor and his, the former one, which is the present APC chairman, Adams Oshomole, and it has been a very, very rough battle. Now the House of Representative has intervened, saying that they should order fresh, proclamation in that place, and a lot of news on that one. You make sure that you catch up with those news. If you still don't have anything on itself, be sure that you get all the details on our website www.vanguardngr.com. That story is on page 12. Yes, on page 12, and then we move straight to page 19, where we have the business news. FG spent 729 billion naira to service public debts in Q1 of 2019. FG spent 729 billion naira to service public debts in Q1 of 2019, and yet, the debts seem to continue increasing with all the money that is booked to it. You see, and that is all that is on page 19. Then we'll go straight to page 10 and 11, still talking about Fashora's daughter that was murdered over the weekend, and the burial. There has been a burial arrangement which would hold on July 22 as Yoruba group protests task Buhari on security. That is on page 10 and 11. Okay. We have our columnist here today. We have Olufashion is on page 31, and we have a poser here. So there is no reason other than unpreparedness for office why a president cannot unveil his ministerial nominees a month after his inauguration. That is Olufashion talking about the inability of the President Muhammadu Buhari administration not to produce ministerial list after 6 weeks. Okay, you may just say maybe there's still time, maybe there's no time. A lot of reactions to that, and you can join the conversation and tell us what you think about that. Is it too late for the president to have his ministerial list, or is it still is it still in order? Let's know what you think about that. Then we have our columnist Gambo Dori on page 17 and Ikechukwu Amechi on page 40. Okay, that is all the big news on the front page of the Vanguard this morning. And let's see what we have on the back page. We have the back page there. Yesterday was a very wonderful one for the Eagles. A very good compensation they got there, winning the bronze on that one. And we have Eagles win AFCON bronze. Yeah, Eagles win AFCON bronze. Pip Tunisian 1-0, and then no other person than Odion Ighalo getting that lone goal, even though he was injured just before the break, going out for an hamstring injury. But he's really in contention to win the golden boot for the tournament. And then that 5 goal he had has made it equal to Rashidi Yakini's goal record on the AFCON. Yes, good one for him there. And we see how that pan out. And still talking about AFCON, we have Owolabi. Owolabi, that's former Eagles. He said Roy is technically inept. Roy is technically inept. Then Laloko blasts. Roy lacks tactical acumen. Laloko blasts. Roy lacks tactical acumen. Everybody seems to be throwing jabs at the present Super Eagles coach. Do you think he should go or he should stay? We have an opinion an opinion poll on our social media. We have on our Facebook and on our Twitter on that one, where we say, should Roy leave or should he stay? And people have been making a lot of comments. We are going to take some of those comments here before we go, so you can also join in on our Facebook. It is pinned up there, and also on our Twitter, and then you see all the news there. Then tomorrow would be the final of the AFCON tournament. You can catch up with it just so that you have a wrap. And then more news on transfer market there. We have Trippier joins Atletico. Trippier of Spurs joins Atletico. Okay, we move away to other newspaper that we have right here. We have The Nation. The Nation saying CJN corrupt judges must be dealt with like others, coming from Tanko Mohammed, the new CJN, after his confirmation at the Senate. He said CJN corrupt judges must be dealt with like others. Mohammed seeks review of criminal laws. Okay, Mohammed seeks reviews of criminal law. And the last has not been aired on the asset declaration of Oyo State's governor Seyi Makinde. The bureau to verify Makinde's 48 billion naira assets. Yeah, the bureau to verify Makinde's 48 billion naira assets. Passport of 34 former Kwara officials seized. Why? You can get a copy of The Nation for that news there. And on The Guardian, we have Southeast communities restrict land sale over Ruga. Southeast communities restrict land sale over Ruga. Ignore calls to return to North, Buhari tells herdsmen. Youths demand arrest, trial of Miyetti Allah leaders. Okay, that is a twist. Miyetti Allah actually called for the arrest of President Olusegun Obasanjo after his letter. Now some other people are coming for their head, saying they should also be arrested. Okay, that is the front page from The Guardian. And we have The Punch. Abandoned road projects dot states. Man laments effects on economy. Abandoned road projects dot states. Then man, that is Manufacturing Association of Nigeria, laments effects on the economy. Yeah, Fulani recall your order irresponsible, arrogant. Southern leaders orders tell NEF. Okay, elders directive to S-men unsolicited, ill intentions, coming from Buhari on that one. And finally we have This Day, and on this day we have Obaseki adamant as House orders fresh proclamation of Edo Assembly. State speaker kicks as federal lawmakers declare all legislative actions illegal, threaten takeover of legislative functions. Yeah, that is that news, and we mentioned as it is seen on other ones the other time. Then CJN, corruption most rampant as magistrate courts. Yes, that is all we have on newspaper review this morning. So if you're just joining us, it is still today in the news on Vanguard Live. We have just served you the headlines from all the major newspapers in Nigeria. Okay, so we go to our comment section and then the social media. Let us see what we have on our Facebook. We have Ofek Payos, Ofoke Payos saying good morning to you too. Then Chijoke Lucky is also saying good morning. We say good morning. Then Alamin Shekoni is saying NFF comment very thoughtless. Yeah, that is saying re-echoing what the president, Southern elders have also said about it. And then Kolawole Razak is saying I too. Bernard Ezoko is saying good. We think it is also good. Okay, before we go straight to the social media, we see, let's see if we can take some of the comments from the reactions. People are saying if the coach Gernot Roy should leave, because we have on our Twitter page at Vanguard News. You know, just go there at Vanguard NGR News and then join the conversation. You can like the page and follow all the news as they break there. Then we have the pinned tweet there. Say Gernot Roy as the kicker. Nigerians want Super Eagles coach to go. Then NFF chairman Amaju Pinnick says no. What is your reaction? And Nigerians really been talking about that. Let us see what some of people are saying about that. Chinedu Obi is saying here we go if we are ready to sacrifice $1 million as a settlement fee. Okay. Then Lekon Adesonja is saying confusion everywhere. The Gamaliel Oko said he should go. Ugo is saying Unamdi is saying let him stay and build these boys without tribal sentiments. Then Ugo is saying how do we come about this? Okay, if saying how do we come about this, some of the comments already on that section is even showing that majority wants him out of that place, and some people are saying no. Then Sammy Young is saying no, he's not one of those that wants him to go. Then Austin is saying I will sack Roy if I were NFF boss. Odegdami is saying that they would have sacked Roy. Then he himself is saying Roy don't know how to read matches. He doesn't know how or when to substitute players. We lost the match against Argentina at the World Cup because he brought in Iwobi at the tail end of the game. Why did he remove Chukwueze? Okay, so that is what he thinks about that. Then Stanley saying no serious-minded Nigerians will call for Roy to resign. Come on, that is why we hardly get better. This man used new players and qualify us for the Nations Cup to even come in third in AFCON. This must be the greatest corruption if he goes. Roy, please stay and solidify Eagles. Then Dauda says no, he should not go. Then Musa is saying no, he should stay too. Okay, many reactions from that one there. And then you can also join the conversation and tell us what you think. Should it go or should it stay on that? Let us see the major trends we have this morning. We have Thursday Thoughts, Thursday Motivation. We have Cindy. We have Mandela Day 2019. We have YNWA. That is hashtag You Never Walk Alone. We have Chris Ross, Sports Zone, Pinnick, Willock, EFCC, Bayern. Let us go straight to Thursday Thoughts and see what we can have from that one. Yeah. Poppy Matobela is saying be soft. Do not let the world make you hard. Do not let pain make you hate. Do not let bitterness steal your sweetness. Okay, good thoughts one day coming. And Marietta is saying work smarter, not harder. Work smarter, not harder. Anjali is saying so many people from your past know a version of you that doesn't exist anymore. So many people from your past know a version of you that doesn't exist anymore. Then one last one there from Zadi. Zadi say, do not misinterpret things that exist as a deficiency on your part. Whatever you lost was dead weight. Someone's inability to stay or prove loyalty has nothing to do with your worth. Power is a force too, and not everybody can hang with the sun. Okay? Power is a force too, and not everybody can hang on with the sun. Okay, let's see why people are saying you'll never walk alone. Oh, it is a great day in the life of that is Liverpool fans, you know, basking under some things. Maybe you should go check that out. We go to Pinnick. This shouldn't be unconnected to the news about Gernot Roy. Okay, let's see if we can see some meaningful comments to take here. Why did Pinnick have to do Roy like this on live TV? Okay, just look at the childish snub. I used to like this man. Oh, that's a video of Nigerians receiving their medals, and them Amaju Pinnick looking like is ignoring the Super Eagles coach there. Okay, you should see that video yourself and see what you can make of it. Yeah. Then finally, EFCC tweeted a photo and saying the EFCC hands over Bade's forfeited property to at Voice of Nigeria. The property located at plot 1386 Uda Crescent, Ofaminu Kano Crescent, Wuse to Abuja, becomes Von headquarters. Secretary to the EFCC Ola Olukayode handed the property over to Von DG Osita Okechukwu. Okay, and then people have been reacting to that very one, you know, from the EFCC. Yes, that is how far we can go this morning on the show. Okay, before we go, one final comment on that, talking about sports. On our Facebook page, we have Vincent Chinedu saying, good morning, please let him use Francis Uzor as first choice goalkeeper. That is all the things on that, and that is how we wrap up the show this morning on Today in the News. If you're just joining us, you can still watch the whole of this video and get everything you need to get on the latest news in Nigeria as it breaks, and you can link up with our website www.vanguardnigeria.com for all the news. My name is Victor Ogwinka, and then I have Idowu Bankole as the producer and director of the show. Till we see you next time, keep being a good citizen.